Hello, everybody. RAPTall back here with another PO battle. This is using the same team I've been using, the RU team. This was, the majority of this battle was, nothing that special, but the ending was so hilariously awesome to me that I felt like I had to show you. It's a long battle, so it might take a while. It's about 65, 68 turns, but with that, let's get started. And go. There we go. So, his team, he's got Miltank, Ferroseed, Mandibuzz, Cofagrigus, Slowking, and Hitmonchan. So he's going to go with the Stealth Rocks, and I'm just going to go straight out with the Volt Switch. I'm not really sure what he wants to do, but I figured I'm going to Volt Switch into something, and it'll all be good. Hitmonchan is a pretty obvious switch, and I'm assuming he wants to switch, so I do the double switch back to my Magneton, and he does switch to the Cofagrigus. At this point, I just want to Volt Switch again. I'm assuming he's going to status me because a lot of them have the Will-O-Wisp, which I believe is exactly what he does here, yeah. So it goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Fine, not really a big deal to me. My Alomomola only has the Scald in terms of attacking move, does have the Toxic, and all that fun stuff, which I think I go for the Toxic here, yeah. Ferroseed is probably my least favorite Pokemon that I see in RU. Like, I think it's just such a douchey little spiny bastard. I don't think, I don't know, I just don't like it. I really don't like it, and I refuse to ever use one myself. So anyway, go for the Rapid Spin, and he makes a safe play, goes in the Cofagrigus, and at this point, I'm not really sure what I want to do, so I'm just going to set up my own rocks. I think at some point I might actually try and hit him. Oh, no. So at this point, I don't want my Claydol to die, so I am going to end up switching out. I think the first turn that a Pokemon dies is like late teens or right around turn 20. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty long, it's pretty stally battle. His team, I just do not like his team. It's very stally, it's very annoying to me and all of that fun stuff. So I do go for a Thunderbolt and I get the Paralyze, which kind of sucks for later on in the battle, as you'll see. He does Will-O-Wisp me, which, I mean, it sucks for residual damage, but otherwise, whatever. So, okay. Goes into Hitmonchan, and I don't want to get hit with a fighting move, so I switch in my Alomomola, and he goes for the Fake Out. Fine, not that big a deal. At this point, I'm thinking, fine, I can Wish, I can Protect, I can do whatever, but he goes to the Rapid Spin. I'm like, what? I have never seen a Hitmonchan with Rapid Spin. I mean, obviously, the Hitmonline can learn it through the pre-evo, but I don't know, I've just never really seen or never thought of it, so that kind of sucked. I'm like, damn, seriously? And, oh, Mandibuzz. This is, forewarning for later in the battle. Mandibuzz is going to be, both the bane of my existence and help me majorly, as, I don't want to ruin it. But anyway, so going to Scolipede, and he goes for the Whirlwind. Fine, whatever. Goes in my Claydol, and at this point, I think I do want to try and spin away the rocks again. Or no, not yeah. I go for the Ice Beam first, yeah, to see how much it does. It does nothing. I mean, super effective. It does pretty much 20%. So at this point, he did taunt me, but I'm just going to go for the Rapid Spin this time. He does want to Toxic me. Not really a big deal. Throughout most of this battle, I'm thinking, crap, how the heck am I going to beat this guy? It's really going to come down to good predictions, and even that, his team kind of just out-muscles my team for the most part and outstalls a lot of my team. And actually, after this battle, you guys are probably going to see a revamped version of this team. I don't know if it's better or not, and it doesn't have a Rapid Spinner, which kind of is scary in terms of Ninjask, but yeah, I'm going to see if I can work around it and see what happens. So anyway, I do set up one layer of Toxic Spikes, and I do set up a second layer of Toxic Spikes. I think it is going to be really imperative that I keep up those Toxic Spikes for this battle, because he does have a lot of stally Pokemon, and, it is what it is. I go for the Rock Slide, get the Flinch. That was literally the reason I went for the Rock Slide. I'm like, oh, I'm going to call the Flinch, and I got the Flinch, but I knew I wasn't going to get the second one, so I just go for the Mega Horn, do as much as I can. I'm thinking, great, he's below 50%. I can bring in, I cannot bring in my Hitmonchan, I can bring in my Magneton, go for the Volt Switch, expecting something. I think, even if he was going to Milk Drink, it would have brought him down pretty much to the exact same point as he was. Now, every time this Ferroseed comes in and I have my Hitmonchan out, I want to go for the Drain Punch. I don't want to over-predict because that thing is really scary for my team. It doesn't, I don't do too well with it, and which is one of the reasons why I switched some stuff up on my team. There's a couple of Pokemon that were giving me problems and stall type things why I switched up my team. So back into Alomomola, and I'm just going to go for the Wish. Now, this Pharisee can do a couple things. It can Leech Seed me, it can set up entry hazards, it can do whatever, and it wants to Leech Seed me. So luckily, with the Protect, that is going to keep me from getting Leech Seeded. And at this point, what do I want to do? Oh, by the way, it's turn 29. Only one Pokemon has died so far. So I go for the second Wish because I want to pass it out. And I believe I'm going to pass it out to my Magneton. Yeah, so pass it out to the Magneton, which is very nice. I'm really enjoying this Magneton in this team. It's not as bulky as I thought it was going to be, but, you know, whatever. Hidden Power Fire doesn't do as much as I thought it would. I wasn't sure if it was going to kill or not, but, you know, it is what it is. He goes for the Protect, I assume just to stall out a turn of burn damage since he didn't get the Leech Seed on me that turn, which I'm completely fine with because there were some times where I just felt like I was screwed over in terms of the hacks department in this game. Not even that, just like stupid things happening to me that I thought shouldn't have happened. So this is good. Slowking comes in and it's badly poisoned. I can go for the Volt Switch, does about half its remaining health, and from here I can go to my Claydol, kind of as death fodder, or thinking you might go for Slack Off. I really had no idea why I went into Claydol. So it's 6-4 in my opponent's favor. At this point, though, since he has no Stealth Rocks, I can go to my Ninjask, and I can just go for the U-turn. I'm expecting a switch, but, you know, that's why. Now, this is why the Paralyzation comes into play before. If he wasn't paralyzed, he would be Toxic Tier right now, which I would have been much happier with. I guess it really didn't matter. He did have the rests. And at that point, I'm like, crap, that's not fair. Why do you have to have the rest? Damn this stupid team and its stalliness. I don't like it. But I just go for the Volt Switch, go back into Hitmonchan. And once again, he's going to switch. I'm going to go for the Drain Punch. And I really should have tried to predict at some point. But anyway, he's sleeping. So I'm going to decide I'm going to go for a Bulk Up. I'm going to go for an Ice Punch. Just see how much it does. I'm not expecting a lot, but I do get a crit. And I am so happy about that crit. It definitely helped. I will not sugarcoat that at all. So I get the crit, go for a second Ice Punch. It does some. And he wakes up, and I believe he's just going to go for, oh no, he goes for the Haze, which is even better. I think I would have gone for the rest if I were him. Because now I'm thinking, I can probably kill him with another one. But instead he switches in the Slowking. Here he starts playing some mind games with me, if I remember correctly. Hitmonchan can't do well against Slowking because all I have are fighting moves and the Ice Punch. I have the Drain Punch, the Mach Punch, the Ice Punch, and the Bulk Up. Before I switched up the team, I was thinking of changing Ice Punch to Thunder Punch, but, you know, it's good and bad. Like, Ice Punch is good for some things, Thunder Punch is good for some things. You're not going to cover everything unless you want to run both of them, but the Mach Punch was really nice on this guy. So, once again, he's playing mind games with me. I go for the obvious Ice Punch, and it's not going to do a lot, and he's just wearing me down with my Life Orb damage. Now, here I expect him to go for a Slack Off, so I'm going to go for a Bulk Up, just see, you know, maybe I can do a little bit more with Ice Punch, maybe get a lucky Freeze, try to be a jerk and go for the Freeze hacks. Not really, but you know what I'm talking about. Finally, Hoodly, go for the Drain Punch. That does a decent amount. I mean, you know, usually Slowkings are more specially defensive, but yeah, whatever. And because of that, I am able to live the Scald. So I'm like, booyah, motherfucker. I am able to get one more hit off, and he's going to go into the Pharaoh Seed, and it really doesn't matter, because even though I'm going to get health back, my Life Orb and the Iron Barbs are going to kill me, so that is a double down. But that is the first of his Pokemon that's died, and it's 5-3 right now. I'm just thinking, crap, I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. I am in deep doo-doo. So Ghost of a Fake Out kills my Magneton, so now it's 5-2. Great! This is awesome. So I'm going to go into the Ninjask. Oh my god, Ninjask, I love you so freaking much on this team. Go for the Aerial Ace, kill the Hitmonchan. Now it's 4-2. And go into the Cofagrigus. I can kill this thing with an Aerial Ace. Bam! It is 3-2. Now I'm thinking, maybe I have a shot at this. Maybe. You never know. Who knows? Yes. Go into the Alomomola, because I want to switch up moves. And he goes for the Toxic. That's great. I think he goes for the Taunt here. Yeah, he goes for the Taunt, but I think I just go straight out for the Scald because I'm expecting the Taunt. At this point, I'm really hoping for the burn on this just because I need to get residual damage on it. At this point, I don't really know this thing's whole set, partially because I haven't been paying attention and partially because whatever. But anyway, it goes in the Miltank. gets badly poisoned, and I'm doing a little damage. Like, awesome, you know, I can probably wear this thing out if I can Wish Protect, or can I do that? No, I can't do that yet because the taunt has not ended. So go for a Scald. He goes for a Milk Drink, and Poison's starting to rack up a decent amount here. But then the taunt ends, and he has the Heal Bell. I'm like, no! Crap, I'm gonna lose. This isn't good. So we're coming down to the last about 10 turns here. I never got the burn, which what are you going to do? But luckily, now that the taunt is ended, I can go for the Toxic. I know he has Heal Bell, but I'd rather get some residual damage on it. And he does go for the Stealth Rock, so now I'm thinking, crap. My Ninjask doesn't come in, it's going to be at half health, and he has 3 guys left. This isn't good. I'm thinking, well, he's at like a 3rd health. I can kill him with an X-Scissor, and he lives! He lives! That's not fair! And he hits me, and he paralyzes me. Ugh, game over. It's just freaking game over. But he dies to the Toxic Spikes. And Slowking comes in because it's a slow little bastard. I'm going to kill it with a crit X-Scissor, which I highly doubt mattered. And now it's 1-on-1. I'm paralyzed. Now note, I am paralyzed. He goes for the Toxic. I'm thinking, maybe he just didn't realize that I was paralyzed. But no, he doesn't have a single attacking move, ladies and gentlemen. Not a single attacking move, which means thanks to the paralyzation, my Ninjask can't die from a hit by this guy. The only way my Ninjask is going to die if I run out of X-Scissors and struggle myself to death. Now, I do not care. I am staying in here until the end of this freaking battle. I don't care if it takes another 40 turns between getting paralyzed and hitting the damn thing. He can only roost so many times, and damn it, I'm going to go for a crit because odds are in my favor. I have like 20 X-Scissors to go. And, oh my god, I can't believe this. I actually can pull off this battle because he paralyzed me. How freaking epic is that? And I'm at 2%. I think my HP was in single, it was either like 4 or 7. So I barely lived the body slam, got the paralyzation, and oh my god, I'm gonna win, ladies and gentlemen. I win the battle. How freaking awesome is that? I loved this battle. That's really all I can say, so hope you enjoyed it. I know it was kind of a slow game overall, but I feel like the end made up for it. Hope you guys stuck with it, and I'll catch you later. Peace.